Hacker voice, I'm in.
Nice. That's the hacker to you! Right, I should tell other people that are involved. Not that like anybody actually tuned in this time.
Alright.
This battle grid looks interesting to say the least.
Oh, you guys can see that? Oops.
Well, I
you're not
had it,
supposed
still
to-
had it.
That's from last session. I have it. Mine
Yeah,
too.
okay.
If you need me to close it, I can stop examining it.
We probably won't need it for a while.
So do you want me to stop examining it?
Please.
Okay.
You guys have not reached that thing yet. I just have to have it ready.
Okay.
Video games. Alright, so, hey everyone, I'm Surreal Canine.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go. I'm Fox. That's oh, I'm here. Yes, I'm here. Well, it's RP night, of course. Yes.
Yep,
Good
welcome
stuff.
back to the Zongiff Boys D&D campaign, Trails of Creation X. So, before I get started with the recap, I need to follow up on something that came up during last session. So Gordwin tried to swing his spear to knock the bandit leader over. It probably should have worked, but D&D has some weird rules, and it turns out monks do not actually get the weapon mastery property that would allow Gordwin to do that. So, me, being the DM, I decided that is dumb, so now monks have weapon masteries. Gordwin, you have mastered, what did I say? Daggers and spears. Every day during your long rest, you can do some weapon drills and change out one of your weapon masteries. It can be any weapon you have proficiency with. And you get 2 of them.
A day, or
You get to use the mastery properties of 2 weapon types. It's something you can do every time you attack with a weapon.
okay.
I'm simplifying it a bit, but yeah, it's just an extra thing that you can do with your weapon attacks. In the case of spear, I believe that is topple. So.
Alright, so if I look at a spear. Mastery, it says sap. I don't know what that means.
Spear mastery is sap, really? Oh
Yeah, so if I go... so what does sap do?
Okay, here is the list of weapon mastery properties from the player handbook. Sap.
Thank you very much.
If you hit a creature with a sap weapon, that creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of your next turn.
Oh, okay, so basically if I go first and hit him with sap, he has disadvantage until I go again. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, but only on its attack roll. I guess. Does that count?
Attack roll.
Okay. Oh, on its next. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, gotcha.
Yep. Let me think. Yeah, Jet has weapon masteries. He is the only other one. Gordon, Rondo, Nono, Rondo, and Mary do not get weapon masteries. Nono because he's a sidekick, and the other 2 are casters.
I don't know if it
Lucio,
matters, but
Lucio is there too.
yeah. I don't know if it matters, but my weapon mastery is under class rogue, but I doubt that matters.
I know. I copied it
Okay.
from the rogue stat block. It doesn't matter.
Understood. Got it.
Matter of fact, let me just change, the category of this before we,
Yay!
Alright.
Thank you, sir.
So just remember you have that property, because I might forget it, and then things will be boring.
Alright, I then.
I believe that was the only other item of business, except it turns out trying to run D&D 2 nights in a row, or 2 weeks in a row, is a little hard, especially because I have to review all of the stuff, make battle maps and such, so...
Yeah, that's why I thought you said originally every other week. That's why I was surprised.
It was originally going to be every other week because I thought that... Well, one, I wanted to make room in case Fox decided to start up his game again. For another, his schedule was... his schedule and yours I was thinking of. So I was thinking if we could do it 2 weeks in a row, I should try, but it turns out that's bad for me.
Oh, well,
Alright.
at least you learned for future.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
The only other thing was, what was it? Who to give inspiration to because you already had it or something
Oh,
like that?
yeah. Gordwin got inspiration for making a reckless attack against a Band-Aid, which I feel like is pretty in line with his character and backstory. But Gordon already has inspiration, so Nate, please give it to one of the others, one of the other 4 members of the party.
Let's give it to Rondo.
Rondo gets inspiration. Okay.
Alright.
So yeah, when you... so as a reminder, inspiration can be found in a checkbox on the main tab of your character sheet. If you have inspiration, you can spend it to gain advantage on a roll of the d20.
Cool.
You are only allowed to have one. If you have it and you get another, you have to give it to somebody else. Mary, being a former human, gets it at the start of every day.
Okay.
Alright. Yes. Okay, so that's all out of the way. Let's start the recap. So, previously on Trails of Creation X, you guys were at the top of a ruined causeway in the Feywild, in Prismere. You guys found a treasure chest with a bunch of stuff in it, gifts from Rondo's father, including 2 strange Tentec modules. I think Rondo might have explained what they are, but yeah, he and Gordwin installed theirs. The others got items which transformed them. Jet into a half Tanuki, and Nono into a seal. Mary got a strange heart container, but she put it in her backpack without drinking it. After you got your item situation sorted out, Mary witnessed a swamp gas balloon crash about a mile away from the causeway. The party climbed down the support pillar of the causeway because it was broken. They couldn't go any further. And when they came down, a giant bird was startled and took off, and that alerted some nearby rabbit folk brigands to your presence. They sang a song as they approached and attempted to rob the party, but Gordwin brandished his spear, and Mary and Nono just skewered one of them, and she just died on the spot and began to rot immediately. The other brigands surrendered. While the party prepared to bury the captain, Rondo it did something. Nobody's really sure what, but it seems like a wave of magic went out from him and it turned her dead body into a living plushie. The bandits were reasonably shocked by this and went on their way. They told the party how to get to town, but you guys took a detour to go check out the balloon crash. You eventually found it. It had crashed into the top of a watchtower and was hanging from it. You guys were unable to clear away the vines or the brambles surrounding a watchtower. There were also a couple of snakes in the brambles for some reason. But just then, the Ikidomari Yado, the inn at the end of the road, approached on the back of Kamehame the giant tortoise. The innkeeper was able to lure the snakes inside with the promise of food, and Jet used his monarch charm to fly to the top of the tower, and he rescued a fairy dragon, Sir Talavar, who right now Jet is on his way back to the inn to show the party what he found. Meanwhile, it seems like the innkeeper says nobody has seen Zybilna since the Hourglass Coven took over Prismere. She and Kamehame could not leave hither, the swamp region, because of the Misty Barrier. And there are bandits everywhere, and the bullywugs living in the town of Downfall couldn't care less about Lorna Bloody Straw.
Alrighty.
So Jet returns to the main room of the inn, carrying a little bird cage with a fairy dragon locked inside. He's purple. He looks like handsome Squidward for some reason, and he has gauntlets and a tiny little sword. Let me pull up what he looks like here. Here it is.
Sir Talavar.
Yep. Also, it is very late at night, at least according to how you guys feel. Although your clocks are useless right now.
Huh.
Are these your companions, Sir Jet? The fairy dragon asks.
Yes, they are indeed. The ones I came here with. We came here on a little bit of a mission, but this, at least, well, let's try to get you out of that cage at least here.
Alright, what will Jet do?
Alright. Do you know if this had a lock or anything? Otherwise, I could try to open it, maybe.
I have thieves' tools, and I've practiced lockpicking before.
Well, if that will get me out, then have at it.
Alright. I will make a lockpick check.
Alright, Gorwin attempts to pick the lock, and he gets all the way to the back of the cylinder, but it just does not want to turn for some reason. Gorwin would not be sure what to make of this.
Mary, would you be able to investigate this, look at this lock for me, see if you have any, can sense any magic in it? Actually, no, I have aura sense. Do I sense anything weird with it? But I doubt I would, but I'll probably still ask Mary to magic check it.
All Gorwin can see are the auras of the living creatures around him.
That's what I figured.
Is Mary being requested to magic check this lock, yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Becca, what will Mary do?
Magic check the lock, I suppose. What do you need from...
You will need to cast Detect Magic. Which you do not
Okay, how
have.
do I... Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I have
You don't have it prepared.
Oh.
You could ask Aslan for it in the morning, but you guys will have to sleep before that happens.
I thought we couldn't tell time.
Well, a long rest is just we sleep for the night.
Yep.
Okay.
So we
even in the Feywild,
just say,
you guys have to rest at some point, otherwise you will get exhausted. Although, since Jet is, I think the rules are different for Fae. Like, I know elves have a thing called Fae Ancestry where they're, like, immune to sleep and they just meditate for, like, 4 hours. I don't think there are any consistent rules for actual Fae, but I don't think Fae need to sleep at all. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make that an official ruling. Fae do not need to sleep ever.
Oh, jeez. Alrighty.
Okay. Alright, so, Sister Mary tells...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's actually one of the feats about, like, tied to Fae makes you can't be put to sleep.
There's a feat for that.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's if you like have a special origin feat for that, like if you're not actually Fae. So I assumed it must be.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so Sister Mary announces to the party. Sister Mary tells Gorwin that she could prepare the spell tomorrow, but she does not have it available today. Alright, Jet, at Fox. Jet is more familiar with magic than Gorwin. He would probably know that being unable to pick the lock, even though it went all the way in, is a sign that some kind of magic is definitely at work.
Ah, shoot! Of course, I think that means we got some magic afoot here, and we'll need a way around that.
I see. Well, well, there is always the option of visiting the key collector at Telmy Hill. Assuming they are still around.
Well, yeah. If they got the key to the if they have a key to this lock here, it's worth a shot. Can't leave a good fellow locked up like that, now can we?
All right.
Do we know how close or how far that is? Or would the innkeeper know where that town is? Or does Tanavar actually? Talavar should know.
I believe
if he's suggesting it.
I believe before I crashed, I saw the hill to the east.
Okay.
Oop.
Do you know about how far east? If you can guesstimate.
He thinks for a moment. Several miles, I would say. It's a bit of a walk, and well, the tide is coming. The tide is probably going to come in soon. The Tanuki innkeeper says, as she serves the snakes another bowl of curry. Why don't you all rest? Why don't you all rest for the night? You look tired.
We are in an inn, so we will be safe here.
Yes,
supposedly.
Yes, we'll make sure of that.
I'll do a bit of meditating or something. It's a bit different. It's a bit strange. Rondo's like, different types of sleep is not that strange to me, but I will be here with everyone. Oh, and just a heads up, out of character here, I just got a tornado warning here, so hopefully the power doesn't drop. But
all right,
we should be fine. Okay. It's just a Florida tornado warning. It looks like it's north of me, anyways.
At least.
Yeah. So instead of just suddenly, boop.
Right. Yeah, we gotcha. Systematic agrees that yeah, rest can be helpful with possibly gaining strength and regroup in the morning.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Like, what is it, 1 a.m.? Probably.
I cannot even tell.
Let's see.
You know, I think that's...
Rondo's internal clock says, I don't know, rubber room of rats.
The time is currently rubber room of rats. Whatever that means.
The Tanuki laughs. Oh, I doubt your clocks will work. I doubt your clocks will work here. Time hardly has any meaning at all in the Feywild. Yeah, we just go by vibes.
Rubber room of rats sounds like a bit of fun as long as they're friendly, but yeah, well, if you folks are tired, let's get some rest. I gotta try to figure out all this new feelings of coming here. It's my first time here, and it has quite a bit of an overwhelming feel for me here. Oh,
No nods and yawns. Lucio stretches. He says, yeah, I guess I'll take you up on that. And he pops upstairs to one of the guest rooms.
hey. I should take some time to try to figure out what all this strange stuff that suddenly appeared in me is and does.
I could give you some training. I could give you some training, dear. The Tanuki says.
Oh, you know what it is? I definitely appreciate it. I don't mind the bigger tail. I kind of missed it from when I was used to be a squirrel way back when. But,
a squirrel? Interesting.
Quite a while ago. But I think that's all gone now. Figuring out whatever this is, I greatly appreciate. I can play you some nice music too, at least.
Oh, that would simply be lovely. Alright, and Nono asks for a bit of help from Rondo to get up the stairs.
Oh, alright. I will definitely help you with that. Are you stuck like that? That is quite unusual.
What do you mean stuck? I don't know how to shapeshift.
Oh. Well. Huh. I do not even know what was sent to you, so I will definitely help you up. Hold on.
What do you mean? Like, the letter didn't say anything specific. It was just, here, have some thorns.
Oh. Well then.
And if you don't like it, wait till you level up again.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I do not particularly know how that works, but... How high do the stairs go up?
Like 8 feet.
Well, I do have my new thing, if you wish to use that to bounce yourself up there. You just be a bit careful not to hit the wall.
I'm attuned. It's fine.
Ah, yes,
Alright.
that is true. I still am not in tune with that tune stuff like my father. But here, hold on,
it's
he gets down. But it does look like fun. Well, wait. Would the dragon him look like the dragon him inside there look 2D too? Then, like his dad?
Yeah. What? Of Rondo's dragon form?
Yeah. Considering who it came from, I don't know if it.
No.
I mean, no.
No Toon Dragon.
Alrighty. It's just more normal looking one of that, huh?
Yep.
Alright, well, he'll get down in time to use his new thing. That's to launch the seal up the stairs.
E.
What?
So...
E? E!
Alright, well, Rondo gets down on the floor and Nono uses his wings to try to hoist himself up onto Rondo's back. And then that big rubber disc just springs up and launches Nono up the stairs, and he splats against the wall.
That feels a bit weird, but it seems to work.
It worked. I'm up. Thanks.
You're welcome. It's a strange lot I've fallen in with here, but it's nothing I'm not used to. I suppose.
I hope I can get my armor off.
Oh.
He flops and drags himself over to the guest room door.
That is a good question. How do you dress a seal?
Very carefully.
Well, my armor changed shape with me.
Maybe you need it. Maybe you need some help, or maybe you can just use seal ways to get in and out of it. I do not know.
Well, I can grab stuff with my wings, so give me a second here.
Yeah. I know some seals are, well, if you have, like, tentacle thing, or, I do not know.
You all hear a bit of grunting and flopping upstairs, and then Nono says, "Okay, I got out." Oh yeah, and the rustle of chains. Oh, well, it feels nice getting out of that.
Whoa! It is about to get real bad. Well, okay, the hook echo is south of me and north. Well, okay, the tornadoes around here are both south and north, so it should be fine. I mean, it's Florida tornadoes, yeah, so whatever.
Surrounded by tornadoes.
Yeah, usually Florida tornadoes are just tiny little things that don't do much, so it should...
Oh, dang. Okay.
What, like dust devils or something?
No, they're like EF0, EF1. Like, I've been in like 3 of them since I started living here. They don't really do much other than throw garbage cans around, and
I see.
all my potted plants one time got whipped all over the yard
Well,
and spilled. How
fast does the wind blow at EF0?
Not very fast.
It's still around like 80 to 100 miles an hour.
Ah, okay.
The F1 is like 100, 120, something like that. It's the houses here can take that just fine.
Right.
I mean, the house is built to take a low-end Category 5, so...
Okay, I'm going... Hang on, I gotta... turn my lights on. It's getting a little dark now. I'll start with that light. Okay. Okay, so... Did the music stop? I think it did. Yeah. Why does YouTube do this?
YouTube doesn't like you.
Alright. Also, I meant to change music. Here we go. Alright. So yeah, the other members of the party file up the stairs. Looks like there are 4 rooms in this cottage. Oh yeah, Nono says, waving to Mary. Sister Mary, could you show me that heart container? Like, that was weird how it looked.
Sure, you can look at it. Mary pulls it out of her bag and shows it to him.
Okay, so Sister Mary takes the heart container out of her bag. Let's see. It is a heart-shaped flask filled with a sweet-smelling pink liquid. Mary knows from her training in the church that these are usually divine gifts, and they can permanently bolster someone's life force. But Nono takes a look at it and says, "Aren't these usually red?"
This one's a unique case.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saving it for now.
The stopper on the flask is made of some kind of spongy fabric embroidered with the sword and table in silver thread. And on one side of it, in the center of the silver filigree work, there is an engraving of a three-headed dragon with 4 arms spread wide. Mary would know that this is the emblem of Saint Ryuka, the patron god of living toys as well as lonely and destitute children. Together, the two emblems are clear signs of it being a genuine divine gift, in spite of the strange color. But Nono does not seem to recognize the emblem, and he asks, "Do you know what this symbol is?"
Again, it's because it's saving it for a unique case. It's more so just for toys and healing, and Aslan has not directed me yet to use it, so that's why I'm saving it for now. But if the time comes, so be it.
Well, alright. Yeah, good enough for me. Okay, thanks. That's all I needed to see.
You're welcome.
And he flops into one of the rooms.
So there's not enough rooms for all of us.
There are multiple beds per room.
I can stay with someone. I will just enter my equivalent of rest mode. I need to do that to process the fairy dragon thing I got anyways. Not that I know of all how to use it, but I do know a little bit about dragon things, so...
Sir Talavar is looking over at Rondo curiously.
Hmm? Oh yes, from the Witchlight I gained some fairy dragon data, as my father calls it.
Ah, the Witchlight
I just need to
Carnival.
process it more.
I've
Yes.
heard of it.
That is where we came from. It's where I've worked for years. And then I got sent here! Well...
Talavar nods. I see. Young lad, when you have the form ready, come and talk to me.
Alright, I can do that.
Alright, Nate, does Gordon have anything he wants to do before he goes to sleep?
I don't think there's anything I can do. Let me double check my abilities. I don't need to prepare spell light. I don't think I have anything to prepare. I don't have any points I need to do. To play a game. Is he sharing a room with anyone?
Are you?
I don't think so. All right.
Okay.
I'll just go to sleep. I don't think there's anything I need to do.
Okay, not the party sheet, the combat tracker. Okay, I am going to give the party a long rest. Alright, Becca, do you want to change out Sister Mary's spells?
What are the options to change out to?
Your options are
list.
anything at all on the cleric spell list. You have, let's see, you have 5 level 1 spells, and you can change out any of them. So if you go to spells on the character tab, you can put in level 1 and source cleric. Also version 2024. All
So I
right,
see. Let me
Yeah.
see.
Was it Mary's intention to
Spells I
prepare-
have: Guidance, Sacred Flame,
Those are your cantrips. Your cantrips.
and then spells: Bless, Command, Cure Wounds, Guiding Bolt, Shield of Faith, level 1. Yeah.
Yes.
What are the other options again?
All right. Let's see. Bane, create or destroy water, detect evil and good, detect magic, detect poison and disease, healing word, inflict wounds, protection from evil and good, purify food and drink, and sanctuary.
I'll do the Detect Magic so that in the morning, Aslan, I guess, will have given that
Yes.
to me
Okay.
for that lot. Which
All
one do
right.
I swap out? Though I have to pick one out, right?
Pick one.
Swap.
Pick one to replace.
Let me see. What I should remember. Let me see. I guess I should keep. Oh, thank you. I can edit it. Cure Wounds. I should probably keep. What's Command? I'm trying to remember. Just speak
You
a
can tell
one-word
someone to do something.
command.
Okay, Fox. Oh, hey, what's up, Jenny Lawrence? You sound like a spam bot. All right, Fox. While Becca is picking out spells, does Rondo want to change out his tome spells?
No.
Okay. Nate, does Gordon want to practice weapon drills in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
What mastery will you swap
Wait,
out?
that's right.
The spear.
Okay, spear for what?
Oh, I want spear selected. Sorry.
Okay, you already have spear and dagger.
Oh, okay. Now I understand. So you wanted
Yeah, you already have dagger and spear. You can change one into another. Any weapon you have training with.
well, so I can do simple melee weapon. I guess I'll do the mastery is Vex. And Vex does what? If you hit a creature with this weapon and deal damage to the creature, you have advantage on your next attack roll against creature until the end of your next turn.
I would
Right,
recommend Nate. I would recommend dragging that link into your hotbar.
Yeah, I'm going to actually. Yeah, and Nick, when you make the extra attack of the light property, you can make it part of the attack action instead of the bonus action. This makes
Right. So if you have a
dual
dagger
wield-
in your if you have a dagger in your offhand, you can make the extra attack for free.
Oh, alright. Well, what's the dagger do for damage? It's
1d4
1d4 plus 3. I guess I will keep the spear and dagger. That actually sounds
Okay.
pretty nice. Vex is nice, but I don't. I think I'll keep the Nick. That's actually kind of nice.
All right. Okay. So
Cool.
getting back to Becca, have you decided which spell Mary wants to replace?
Yeah, Shield of Faith.
Okay. Shield of Faith in exchange for Detect Magic.
Correct.
There you go.
Thank you.
Alright. I believe I marked off yes. It looks like. Okay. Alright, so while the party is resting, the innkeeper introduces herself to Jet as Natsu Amagi.
Natsu, huh?
Yep.
Fire! Or something like that.
I understood that reference.
Ah. Alright, it's a pleasure to meet you. The people call me Jet.
Pleasure to meet you, Jet. Now, let's see. So we Tanuki, we use our tails to shapeshift. That is the conduit for our magic. And she poofs herself into a raven to demonstrate. It may help if you hold onto your tail to focus the magic the first 2 times.
Oh, I see. So it's Tanuki stuff I've gained, huh?
Yes.
All right. Shape-shifting. Well,
Yes,
that's just fun. I definitely could have used that back at the carnival, but it could have come in definite handy now.
Yes, just a word of warning though, I wouldn't recommend trying any birds. Flying is extremely hard to use. Extremely hard to learn.
Yes, as I know, he stretches his like Wolpertinger wings. I've tried it for years now. I don't. I got to figure out the trick at some point.
Well, I suppose you'd be better off asking another Wolpertinger.
If I could find my old friend, I would ask her, but haven't seen her since my old world ended. And I ended up at the carnival pulled out of a hat.
Well,
Shoot, what was it? What was her name again? Ah,
Fiona.
Braveheart. Ah, Fiona. I wonder where she's been. But yes, shapeshifting. So nothing flying. Any other restrictions I should keep in mind, especially since new at this and.
well, I think you'll figure out pretty soon that you don't have the juice to change into anything and everything. That just takes practice.
Makes sense. I mean, how many forms was it that he could do at the moment? 4?
Yep.
What determines the forms? Was it
the challenge rating has to be 1/2 or less.
I don't know. I mean, like, what increases the amount of forms you can take? Is it just level based or something?
Yeah, your rogue level.
Alrighty. I'd have to figure out the thing to turn into.
Well,
I mean, I used to be a squirrel. They're great for climbing. I still practically kept my climbing practice up, even though like this, but.
Well, for young druids, I usually recommend 4 in particular: a rat, a riding horse, a spider, and a wolf. They're pretty balanced mobility-wise. And of course, you have the wolf for, offense.
I see. A spider? That's
Yes.
quite a thing.
Spiders can climb on almost anything.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can.
Why a rat of all things?
Rats are good in stealth, I think. Let me confirm that. Whoops.
Well, I'm a bit stealthy myself right now. Can a rat do what a squirrel can? Can a squirrel do about the same there?
Yes.
I mean, both
they
can climb very well. All right. Well, I guess
There's a
that
much
could be an
difference.
option.
Okay, rats do not get a bonus to stealth, but it looks like they don't provoke opportunity attacks.
Yeah, too small. That makes sense.
Swarm of rats, so that's probably a higher CR.
I have not yet seen a Fae that can accomplish that. I would be interested in seeing you try.
I don't even know what I don't remember what the CR of those is. It's just a kind of silly thing, but I don't know.
Let's see, a swarm of rats is CR 1/4, so you could try it.
What does CR mean?
Challenge rating.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty much just how difficult is a NPC to defeat in combat.
Understood.
Can a swarm of rats be a swarm of squirrels, which is probably one of the silliest pictures ever there, but...
Is Jet actually going to try it?
Well, let's see here. I need a good one that's easy enough to change into. As a first attempt here.
Well, you seemed interested in a squirrel. Why not try that?
Alrighty. I can, If I'm limited to what I can turn into, is that, yeah, that's, I guess... Is it only like the full animal, or is it like, well, like we are now? Can I shift that too, based on what I've got held up? Or is that something else?
Could you repeat the question?
He's asking if it's like, basically, if he learns squirrel with the like animal shape, can he use it for like the anthro squirrel or something, or is that just like another separate form? Hi, sweetie. Hi, baby. Don't sneeze at me.
Yes, you would be looking for the. Well, there's a different spell for humanoids usually, but you could give it a try.
Well,
right,
I just
what I'm saying is what I'm saying is anthro squirrel is a separate form from a full squirrel.
Alrighty. Alright. So, squirrel. Well, I knew the anthro type one, but I suppose that.
Yeah, Jet would know that his original squirrel form was much, much smaller than he is right now. Like, these were actual squirrels.
Oh, they were actual squirrels?
Yeah,
instead of like
you said he came from a Redwall. You said he came from a Redwall village. So
I thought that meant he was like anthro squirrels, but no, actual squirrels. Okay, then that's way different.
Well, they're just beast folk.
Squirrel-sized squirrels.
Yeah.
So what? Is there Zootopia squirrels instead of the regular anthro squirrels?
Yeah.
Well, I can remember the old form, which is, well, that was a bit. Actually, that's a bit anthro. Wait, actually, that counts kind of as anthro and feral, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I can remember well, I can definitely remember the days climbing and stuff. Let me think of it. I don't know how Celia's swarm of squirrels would work. It's like running up a tree or something. Now my mind's a bit muddled here. But I'll try. Okay, he'll try, even if his mind is on the Celia a little bit too, but he's got to try to focus here.
Okay, let me add... Alright, let me add the rat stat block to your Tanuki shift.
Alrighty.
Okay. Alright.
We can figure out swarm later, if not accidentally or something.
Yeah. On your first attempt, you poof into a squirrel. Your tail is still very Tanuki coated, but otherwise you look pretty much how you remember yourself looking.
Whoa! I didn't realize I was that small before. I look kind of like I used to, just
I haven't seen
more.
a squirrel that color. Interesting.
I suppose that's why you got my name, I guess. The red and the more blondish from the red, but hey, it is. Wow, I guess I was this small. Well, it doesn't matter. You can still poke you can still poke someone in their vitals and do as much damage, or give a nice bite.
I suppose so.
Ooh. Well, this should be fun. It gives me a little bit of bad memories, but it is what it is. Well, that was pretty fun. Figuring out the other stuff is going to be a bit of a thing.
I'm sure you'll settle into some forms that you like eventually. Just keep practicing.
I will. If there was a way to practice without using up all my equipment slots, or whatever you people call it nowadays.
Yes, you're. I believe they call it ether.
Well, I mean, when can he change his forms? Is that after a long rest, or is it just...
Yes, after a long rest, you can swap out one of the forms you've memorized.
Oh, just one of them. Okay.
I think. Let me confirm that.
Alright. It just will change how he practices.
Yes, whenever you finish a long rest, you can replace one of your forms.
Alrighty. Oh, let's see. A wolf, perhaps. A horse is quite a strange thing, although I suppose it's fast.
One of the
If only there was
snakes
something else.
one of the snakes is looking at you like you look tasty.
I wouldn't
Careful,
care that.
SpongeBob.
Hey! And she reaches over to bop the snake with her spoon. No eating the guests. You've had your fill. Shoot!
Besides, I just changed back from inside, and you wouldn't like that now, would you?
The snake does not exactly understand, but it looks annoyed at the spoon bop. The snakes also seem especially interested in Sir Talavar. Through the cage, he breathes a puff of glittery breath, and the snake just kind of passes out.
Alrighty. Well, let's do. I'll do some practice with this tonight before I meditate.
I imagine the snake sent the hag to bring my cage back to her. Well, we can't have that now, can we?
I wonder if I could become a snake. If she uses snakes, it might come in handy.
Let's see. Let me check the CR on the giant constrictor snake. Two. So that's right out. Let's see. A normal constrictor snake, maybe. Yeah, a normal constrictor snake would work, just not the big one.
Does she use normal size ones is the question.
Oh, she uses whatever she can. She uses whatever she can get her magic into. Of course, she.
Ooh.
Yes, the only creatures she really trusts, though, I found, are the Lornlings.
What are they?
Dreadful things. They look like they look like grotesque toad creatures. They move with lightning quick too. I found the only way to really deal with them is my euphoria breath.
So an area of effect to catch him. Makes sense. Huh.
Oh, it's not that. It just makes them stop moving.
Exactly. Even if they move really quick and you got a big stuff going on around you, they got to move through it to get to you. Alrighty. Well.
I'll be sure to train
good things.
Yes. All right. So. Eventually, Jet has done his training, and it's time to meditate for a while. The snakes eventually leave when they realize that Natsu is not going to let them have the dragon. And
Well, Jet's gonna try to, if they've got any like shedding skin or like a scale, to try to get a hold of them. Never know, it could come in handy. Not like they. Well, there is a dog like fella in the party. Maybe that could come in handy for smelling stuff.
You know what? Give me an animal handling check.
Okay then.
All right. The snakes do not leave behind any skin on their way out.
Bit of a shame. But we could check the brambles in the morning. I bet there's probably some stuck in there.
Perhaps. Would you like Kamehame to stay put?
If there's any way I could check real quick now before the tide comes up, or unless it's already up, and then we could,
of course.
Then we could get moving. I just think if this is like, if these snakes and such are being sent as messengers or doing things, having their scent about might be a good idea. And if it's like that other fellow, perhaps it could help me if I needed to ever do a little bit of this Nuki shapeshift into to hide and do other things, you know?
Not too nods. Outside, the tide has come up. The water is now covering the ground to a depth of about 5 feet. The brambles are pretty soaked, except for up the stairs right in front of the tower.
Does he still have his wing flight right now?
No, that expired a while ago.
Well, the snakes just dove into the water, huh?
It appears that they can swim. There's no stat block for seals.
Oh yeah, that is actually one of the things I was thinking of. Something to swim over there. Oh, there probably exists.
Yeah, I can look for one while you come up with a different plan. Let's see.
There is. Why is it CR0? That doesn't make sense.
It's a pretty normal animal. Yeah, let's just copy this in. Whoops.
Some of them are 1, some of them are 0. Yeah, but I don't know. There it is. Challenge rating 0 for some reason. What? Oh, there's different types of seals. That's why. Oh, okay, yeah.
11, 9, 2d8.
Seals first appeared in the Rise of Tiamat, of course.
Let's see.
Yeah, for some reason, standard seals are low CR. What the heck? Okay. Small animal? Seals aren't small. What?
The stat block I'm looking at is medium.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why does it say small? There's not a single seal that's small. I used to work at SeaWorld. I've been around plenty of them. They're not small. Heck, even American otters aren't small.
Let's see. Strength 10, Dex 12.
Yes, phone! Quit going off! I know there's tornado warning. Shut up.
Charisma 5. Okay.
Come on,
of course they have
something.
cold resistance. Whoops.
I need some way to get swimming. That's a good idea.
You could try a snake form.
Snake? Snakes are good at swimming? Well, so is whatever that kobold fellow turned into, but...
Ah, the seal, yes, adorable.
I mean, they still have limbs compared to the snake, but, both can be useful. Ah, I'll leave it up to chance here. What do we think? Oh, what would you say? A seal or go with the seal or the snake?
Roll a d20 above 10, or I don't know, above 10 snake, below 10 seal. I don't know.
I would say the snake is probably more useful.
The snake's more useful than the seal, huh? Yeah. No
If you only
limbs
need to
and...
if you only need to swim a short distance.
Well, if I'm taking up one of the things that I need, I'm also thinking about in the future use too.
Well, it's not like you have to memorize it forever.
True, true. But there's also larger snakes out there. And will they eat a smaller snake?
They very well might.
Hmm.
Worth
Plus-
noting, the constrictor snake stat block is large.
Oh. It's large, huh? Ah, well. Question, does this tide come up everywhere in this area?
Yes, yes, there is not a single place other than Telemy Hill that can really escape. That and, I suppose, the rabbits' hideout.
The rabbits hide? Oh, there's more rabbits around outside of the ones that we...
Yes, the
Let's
rabbits.
scrap with.
Brigands, a lot of them. They live in a... they've made their camp on a giant tree stump, not too far from Downfall.
Well, we ran into a couple of them, and the poor last leading them got splatified. And then plushified. For some weird reason. Well, I can't stand for rabbits to be doing bad things. Perhaps if I go by, I have to teach them a lesson. And maybe I'll teach them how to be better rabbits. We should be spreading joy, especially if they're instrumental like they were. Well, in any case. Which one is better for fighting than all the waters and swamps here?
Oh, that
I
would
don't
definitely be the snake.
Oh, I guess we'll go... Can the snake grab something and, like, put it somewhere? That's the other question. Then again, can the seal? Although with Faye and silly logic, I'm sure the seals can grab... Well, then again, the snakes could probably grab at the tail, too, couldn't they?
You could copy your friend's form.
The seal? Yes. Huh. You know what? I need to practice anyways. And I can replace one of them, you said. Why not, let me try both. Why not? It's good practice. And the snake may come in handy if she's using snakes. But the seal might be good for other stuff. Plus, they're a great hit at the carnivals and circus, too.
Oops, letter tokens.
If I'm copying our friend in his silliness, with how I feel, I get the feeling I could use my stuff even as the seal. I'll use my mouth to balk for a fellow. All right, let's do this.
Okay.
He's having faith fun, I guess.
Okay, I will add the seal and the constrictor snake to your Tanuki shift too.
Alrighty. I just need to figure out something for traveling outside of just a horse. But I don't know what else is good for traveling. I don't think has Jet ever even encountered a chocobo outside of like recently.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he has.
I mean, the birds work too, the big birds, but yeah. Well, I got ideas to practice. Let's go see if I can find some snake stuff. Maybe I could improve my snake shifting. All right. Well, he's gonna do that. Let's go in. Let's
Oops. Not so
snake in.
nice.
Let's go and try this out then. Something will turn into a swarm of snakes. That'd be most confusing. You don't have limbs, but you're many. I'd say sorry for the silly, but I've been told not to apologize. Because, I mean, Jet knows he's a Fae now, right?
Yeah.
Because ever since I joined the Fae, they say it's pretty much, it's nothing to worry about, it's pretty normal. So,
Oh yes.
right. Here I
They
go.
say a lot. They say a lot of Fae are like customers. Whatever that means.
Customers?
I've been living here for years. I don't know what goes on in human worlds.
I don't even know what customers are. Outside of people who buy stuff. Well, let me go and see if we can find some stuff from the snakes. I should go in snake first so they leave me alone. Alright, let's try this out. Try to look like some of them, maybe just smaller. He's got a good picture of what they look like at least.
Okay, hang on. I need to fill in a thing on your character sheet. Twice. Okay.
I cannot see outside the door. It is
This is
so
too
dark
damn-
from storms.
There. Okay. All right. So going snake.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, you should have a thing on your. Oops. You should have a thing on your character sheet now. Wild shape slots.
I see it.
Okay.
Winged seal, huh?
Oh yeah, I need to add a trait. Oops.
Probably makes swimming extra easier or faster. I don't know if he needs to see the forms to do the change into them or not. I know it's
Let's say
at
it's
some
a-
point.
It's a form that he would have to know about.
All right, so well then he's very restricted on these anyways. So the 4 seem to be pretty set in stone here at the moment.
All right, so Chocobo for the 4th.
Yeah, he'll try that with practice for the night. Why not? He can carry the part. Well, most of the party around of that. Rondo can carry the others or something. So
Okay, let me pull up the riding horse stat block.
oh no, he's a chocobo that changes colors. That's cheating. You didn't even get Knights of the Round yet and beat Ruby Weapon. You didn't. Well, hopefully nobody he didn't breed the golden chocobo.
Okay. Alright, I don't have a Chocobo token, so horse will have to do.
Or okay. Those are the only things he's seen outside of Anthroform. So yeah, I guess this is the ones he's going with for now. It makes the most sense. Honestly, it makes the most sense for Jet to do anyways, because those are the most amusing things to him and the things he's seen. So yeah,
Okay, well,
he's still an entertainer and like Faye at heart there. So yep,
alright,
let's pick the
so...
fun forms.
Alright, so Jet leaps outside, poofs himself into a snake, and dives into the water. And what he sees is, yeah, one of the snakes shed its skin. It's pretty soaked with water, though.
Yeah, well that's fine as long as it has the scent on it. Scent, any scales in it, just grab it and bring it back.
Alright, well, you got a giant snake skin.
And try the seal out too, be on the way back just to see how it is, and then
The seal feels like it can swim faster than the snake, and you recall from seeing Nono just kind of glide through the mud that the swampy terrain doesn't slow it down at all.
I'm gonna have some real fun with this one. I got so many ideas. All right, well let's bring the skin back, and then he'll do some practice and maybe crash out as one of the forms, or chocobo or squirrel at a random squirrel location to sleep.
Alright, let's see here.
Lucky. Excuse me, I'm playing with my cat.
Alright,
I would
so...
play the kitten.
Alright, so you only have the juice to stay in a seal form for about an hour.
Oh, there's a time limit on them?
Half of your rogue level.
Oh, so each form you can only stay in for that long?
Yeah.
Alrighty. For an hour. Alright, well...
Also,
He's-
Tanuki Shift is a bonus action, not an action.
Okay. So alright, well, he's gonna practice the stuff, the various things he's seen.
Not to guide you along, at one point you accidentally teleport outside and fall into the water with a big splash. Are you okay, Jet?
I'm okay. I didn't expect that. I mean, I knew how to do that, but just once. But that felt a bit different.
Oh, I've heard of Tanuki that can do that. They're crossbreeds with blink dogs. If you have that ability, it could. Well, I can imagine it could serve you pretty well.
I could blink once before for a bit, and then have that like once or twice a day. But yeah, well, that'll be helpful outside of the wet fur. Well then.
I'll give you a towel.
Well, the easiest way to dry off. He just turns into a snake, shed all the water, and then turn back. It's the silliest way I could think to dry off, but hopefully it works. Thank you so much. Like I said, I'll play you some music. I got two different instruments. I got the fiddle, and I've got something else quite more exotic if you want to have some relaxing music or music of type. It's a bit... You helped me out, so I'd like to share my skills with you.
As long as you don't wake up our guests.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, I should probably go with the fiddle then. The other one can be a little loud, but... Alright.
And you play the fiddle for Natsu.
Yep. Yeah. Fey exchange.
Hey dear, could you find Telony Hill for us? You got it, Mom! And,
Alrighty.
And he gets walking.
Alright. Jet will probably crash out in one of the forums after practice to meditate. Maybe squirrel wherever his brother's sleeping, or he could be seal or Mako or whatever. Just whatever is more comfortable, I guess.
Well, he poofs back in his sleep, but
Well, as long as he's not perched somewhere and falls on somebody, so yeah. Alright, well, that's good. Sleep.
Yep. Okay, so precisely 8 hours after the other members of the party go to sleep, Natsu taps on her cauldron with her wooden spoon 3 times. Donk, donk, donk! And the sound wakes everybody up at about the same time. Breakfast is ready, dears.
Oh, whew, it's a bit of a workout last night. I could definitely go for some grub.
Rondo stretches. Yeah, that's what I thought. Still a seal. Or
Wait, what? Rondo does?
Or not Rondo.
I didn't.
No.
I did not know I was a seal.
Rondo wakes up in fairy dragon form.
Huh? Well, I seem to have processed this form correctly. Although I did not expect to transform into it. I suppose that means I will use less food. Well, not necessarily. I can probably pack in quite a bit.
Let's see. Alright, so Rondo can tell that this form is abnormally resistant to magic. You have advantage on saving throws against spells. Let's let's see. I do need to change your AC, though. Alright, his AC is now 13.
Ooh. The resistance to magic could definitely help dramatically in the armor form. Does that mean do I become glitter armor? I do not
Nobody is able to answer Rondo's question.
Well, I suppose that is probably just that game. Okay, I am ready to eat. I must talk to the other fellow, like you said I should. But first, we must eat.
Yes.
And I am hungry.
Yeah, alright, so the party congregates downstairs. Natsu has prepared, let's say, rice omelets.
Sounds delicious.
Enjoy, everyone. Oh, Sir Talvar says, eyeing Rondo. So that is the form you took.
Yes, I have not looked at myself, but I'm going to guess it may be a take on my normal, dragon heritage self. Maybe. I don't know what he looks like.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Ah, yes. Well, I suppose I had better give you a primer on our traditional magic then. But first, let us eat. And you all eat. Sister Mary, you feel ready to cast detect magic. Becca, what will Mary do?
Mary responds yes, because I had some meeting time with Aslan overnight and prayed this morning. I have, I think, potential to do that now. After
Alright.
breakfast.
Ah, yes, of course. No rush, madam. Okay, everybody eats. It does not taste like chicken eggs. They may be duck eggs.
Whack.
As long as they're not Pokemon eggs.
Oh, no. We don't have any of those around here.
That reminds me. I suppose that's one bird that would work right now. A duck. Perhaps I could customize the big bird to work such a way. As long as I don't lay eggs, I ain't providing that for the party. You find someone else to do that. Alrighty.
Ah, yes. I have met adventurers who have eaten their own eggs in the past, usually on a long dungeon crawl. Odd business, adventurers.
My father is an adventurer, and I am too.
The adventurer like you, and that took an arrow to the knee.
I understand that reference. I'm surprised that. Well, no, I guess it's not unusual for you to know that reference.
Alright, let's get all these windows out of the way here. Alright. Okay, so, oh, right, I was looking at something specific for Rondo. It's in his inventory. Fairy Dragon. Alright, so, according to what Sir Talvar tells Rondo, it seems like all fairy dragons learn the cantrips Dancing Light, Mage Hand, and Minor Illusion. He gives you some examples of it. Rondo can't help but feel like he knows a very similar cantrip to Minor Illusion. It was developed by one of his father's friends.
Oh. Ah, yes, I have something similar to that.
Do you?
Yes, it is like... Mm,
Alright.
it-
Rondo knows that that his spell is called Riku's Playback. It works kind of like Minor Illusion, except it can't really be used to fool anybody. It just plays images and sounds.
this is more enhanced than that, but yes. I think I know how to work this. It's like,
Sir Talavar is actually no. I would show you, but the last. It seems my magic does not work while I am in this cage.
Huh. But it is like he'll just like make an image of like a toony chibi tiger that looks like his dad's like displacer tiger thing maybe.
All right. Well, the image is small enough to fit in somebody's hand, but Rondo can show it off, and Sir Talvar looks at it and nods. Well, the images you can make with our illusion magic are quite bigger than that, but let's see.
Oh, well, that will be very fun and useful. I will have to implement them both, and use one to upgrade the other, perhaps. This will be quite fun.
Okay. Ah, yes. The image does not move either. This is something new. Did you create this spell?
Oh, someone else? No, someone else did. One of my father's friends. Combining the two might prove very useful then.
All right. So when Sister Mary casts a spell, she can see that the entire birdcage has been warded with abjuration magic. Let's see.
What does that mean, Brian, in that type of magic?
Let's see. Alright, so abjuration magic is one of the 8 schools of magic.
Okay.
Mary would know that there are 8 different sort of programming languages you can make magic in. The abjuration school is for protective magic.
Protective of, or what does that mean?
It
Protective
protects
in
things
general.
from other things.
Okay. So it's just like a special lock, like a lock is extra lock. In this case, with this magic, is that what that means then?
Mary can't identify the precise spell, but she does
Okay.
know that it is abjuration magic.
So, can Mary break the spell or like the magic on the lock or anything, or not really? At this, she's only level 1, but
It should be level 2,
Mary is
yeah.
level 2. What will she? What will she try to do?
I guess relay that to Bordwin. So I believe it was Bordwin that wanted to know if Mary could sense what magic was being used in that lock.
Well,
But other than that, I don't.
If it's abjuration magic, I suppose the best thing you could hope for is, well, either a Keyblade warrior or somebody who knows the knock spell, or as Sir Talamar said, find the key.
So I guess Mary will start looking for the key. That would be my.
The key is not in the room.
Okay.
My father is not here to open that, so it's key indeed.
Yes, Rondo knows that that there is a specific level 2 spell called Knock that would open the cage practically instantly. but he does not know it. He doesn't have the resources to make the cord or cast an art from it.
Is the mother of the innkeeper lady, would she perhaps have any power on the clock? Can Sister Mary maybe ask her?
Let me check my notes. She did
Sure.
have a stat block.
Right.
Oh no, I don't have any such spell, unfortunately.
It sounds like we have to go to that town and see if we can find anyone who can open the cage for us.
Yeah, that might be the best option at this point.
Oh, very well. I trust your judgment. Okay.
The the person who collects the keys, either way.
Watch out for the
You
high
gotta find some way to open it.
Watch out for the high tide on your way out. It went down and came up again while you were all sleeping.
It's the key collector around here, then. Maybe he has the key.
Yes, Sister Mary, was it?
Yes.
Yes, your armor looks quite heavy. Take care on your way down. You wouldn't want to drown. You could ride your seal friend.
That's probably wise. Thank you for that advice.
Rondo says, like, I have well, I don't need it right now, but I do seem to have an aquatic form now. So we need to carry 2 people. Or 3 people, at least. That's right. I can carry someone, but then we need somebody else to carry somebody. Perhaps.
Or we could make multiple trips. I mean, it's not like we're super pressed for time.
Ah, true. Well, I could try out my stuff that I learned last night, and I could carry somebody, probably.
The 6 of us. We got 2 shapeshifters that we know can swim. I mean, my martial focus doesn't allow me to do any. Like, I mean, I guess what step of wind do?
I have an aquatic mode, but I do not know if I can change back right at this moment.
So that'd be 3. So 3 aquatics
I
and
suppose I could lend you a hand, Natsu says.
Well, I do not weigh very much as I am right now, and I can fly, so we only need...
who's that talking? I'm sorry.
Rondo is talking.
Okay, sorry. I just wanted to make sure I had my character straight.
Yeah, Jet always tries to talk in an accent.
Yeah, it's because sometimes it's hard for me to tell.
Oh. It's hard to tell between that Irish accent and normal talk.
You swap back and forth a few times, and it makes it hard for me to
okay.
keep track.
Well, right now I am quite small, so it is not a big deal. I can take on the thing, because then there's only, 2 of us that need a ride? Wait. 1, 2, 3 of us.
There's 6 total. If 3 can be waterborne, they can carry the other 3.
Right.
Gordwin...
If one of us can carry 2.
Gordwin knows that he can swim.
Yeah, but probably not as fast. Alright, yeah, so... I mean, I can swim, so I don't necessarily need to be carried.
Me too, Lucio says. It's pretty
right.
standard Hero Academy stuff.
Alright, then we can play backup then. Well, it's... Wait, is the snake big enough to carry multiple people? Or is the seal bigger for that?
I would say the snake is not big enough to carry anyone.
Oh. So the seal is the only one that can...
Let's see. Oh yeah, No is large, that's right. Yeah, the seal is big enough to carry, like, 1 person.
Alright.
Alright, I need
Do we have enough to
I
carry 2
need
people?
to replace this that block here.
Alrighty. I really need to get some water. Oh, well, no, I have water. What am I talking about? Oh, wait, no, I need to get water because Sweetie goobered it up. Ew!
Thanks,
All right.
sweetie.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna get more water. She sneezed into my cup. Thank you, kitten. Oh, it's hailing.
Oh joy.
I think it is hurricane season,
Hammer.
so.
I don't need goober water.
Sweetie kitty.
It's the booby.
What's with the goober
Whoa.
kitty?
Gee. Oh, it's the power dog. That's like right over the house.
Okay then.
Oh, that tastes like dog.
Alright. Okay, so by the way, Becca, some of your spells are rituals. If you cast a spell as a ritual, which I believe clerics can just do, they do not need to use a spell slot, but it adds 10 minutes to the casting time.
Okay.
Clerics can just do that, right? Let's see. I don't know where it's...
Ish.
Sorry if it's getting loud over here. There's hail.
Check the player's handbook. Still adjusting to the 2024 rules here. Let's see. Ritual. Okay, yeah. Any spellcaster can cast a spell as a ritual if the spell has a ritual tag.
Okay. Noted, thank you.
Yep. So if you go to if you click the blue orb to the left of any of your spells, you can see its description and all of its tags. Like
Yeah, the Detect
spell-
Magic has it as ritual.
Yep.
The Detect Magic one, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, casting time, action, or ritual.
Okay.
Alright, just gotta wait. Okay, well, while I'm waiting for Fox, I'm gonna bio.
Oh, mine was on the couch. Okay. There we go. I have my water. Am I still connected? Oh,
Yeah, you're here. I can hear you.
okay. Oh, spam bot. Goodbye, spam bot. Alrighty. Milo is on the couch. He's been the stray kitty that I took in. He was decided to stay inside. Like literally, I was taming him, and he was still feral. But then there was a hurricane last year, so I literally snatched him up and threw him inside. He's just moved in, and now he's decided to become daddy to the kitten. So he's just on my couch watching the kitten. Hi,
Probably
Luna.
because of the storm outside.
Yeah, well, he's been doing that a lot lately, just watching over. Like Lucky does not. Lucky hisses at her, but it's not like hate hiss. It's just like strange kitty.
Right.
And my kitty is like
Hello.
fine with her. Hello. Yuki baby, don't chew on that, you goofus.
Kitty, please.
Play with your toy, don't chew on the metal. Siamese kitten going crazy. Purebred Siamese kitten randomly dropped outside on the street because somebody didn't want to pay the vet bills. At least that's the most likely situation. It's still amazing to me that they did a DNA test and she's purebred, so she could be worth like thousands of dollars.
Okay,
And somebody
I'm
just
back.
dropped her because her vet bills were going to be too expensive.
What
At
breed?
least that's what we assume.
Siamese.
Oh wow.
We assume somebody dropped her, either that or the only other options were she was like stuck under somebody's car somehow, or a bird had grabbed her and like dropped her.
Poor baby.
Okay.
Either way, she came screaming to my door in the middle of the night, so now she is a happy, extremely vocal, playful kitten. And Luna is being a pest. I know, Luna. It is raining. I know. You can't go out there right now. It is storming. There is hail. You do not want to be out in the hail. Huskies and hail don't mix. Come on. Huskies and hail don't mix.
Okay, so the Nono grabs Sir Talvar's cage on his way out. Gonna be a bit of a ride, Mary. Better hold on tight. Sorry, I don't have a saddle. I didn't really see any of this coming. Bet Rondo could make.
No, just grateful for the ride. Thank you.
I bet Rondo could make
Ron-
a saddle if he merged with me, but
I could, but would that be smart? And if I'm currently Fey Dragon, would it shrink you?
I don't know. You say that like I'm the tech robot.
It's your tune logic I am more concerned about.
Ah, yeah.
Well, I suppose the most toony outcome of that would be your wings turning into fairy wings, and you could flutter around as a seal.
That would be cool.
That's the silliest thing I could think of. But no, don't you have any tentacle things? I could probably. Well, no, I cannot. I'm too small right now.
Nono shakes his head. Your dad didn't give all that to me. Like I didn't even end up with any weird raffle powers from that bud.
You have wings.
I have wings, but like that's not tentacles.
But my father is toony, and when he is in bird shape, and even his dragon wings can grab things.
Yeah, my wings can grab things right now.
So wrap your wings around her while you use your
that's
fingers to
what you
swim.
meant. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, Nono's wings just kind of bend backward unnaturally and wrap around Sister Mary.
It is tune logic. I know this just from being around my father. Hey, it's pretty silly stuff seen over there. All right. Well, I might have to take a shift back after a period of time if it takes too long to get there. But here we go.
All right.
It's
so Jet Train.
what do they say? It's orphan time, I suppose.
All right, Fox. Remember to mark off a Tanuki shift for Jet.
All right, where are they at here? Where is a Tanuki shift?
It's at the
here for
bottom.
Oh, he gets 2. Yeah. All right, one of them is marked off.
Okay. Nono is the first out the door. He just kind of bumps and flops down the stepping stones built into Kamehameha's shell, and he lands in the water with a big sploosh. Mary gets a little wet, but Fortunately, she is not a plushie. She is only half plush, and her actual bear fur is pretty good at keeping the water out. So, Nona ferries Mary to a hill covered in silvery green moss. The gentle slope rises up to a craggy ridge at the hill's summit, a few thousand feet out. The swamp's pervasive fog seems to be avoiding this hill, and only this hill. So, for once, the party can see clearly. There are dozens of enormous willow trees scattered around the hillside, swaying in a breeze that is not blowing. The whole hill smells of sweet fruit, but Mary can't spot any of the fruit on the trees. So the origin of the smell is a mystery. The others follow suit. It seems like there isn't any real obstacle to getting on board. Sir Talavar gets a little banged up during the fall out of the inn. Oh yeah, sorry, Sir Talavar. I should have stuffed you in my pouch or something.
I could probably carry him and flutter along.
Yeah, okay. And he lets Rondo take the birdcage.
Fairy dragon carrying a birdcage with a fairy dragon fluttering along. Looks probably very weird, but whatever. Well, maybe not for here. I don't know.
Let's see. What is Rondo's carry capacity? Not much. It's good. He's good.
All right.
It's a bit heavier than you're used to. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Rondo is tiny. I think. In this form. That probably changes the math a little bit. No, he's still fine. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, there we go.
Fluttering along.
Okay, yeah. Rondo is able to carry himself and the cage, although he feels like he can't hold much more at this size.
It's fine. He's just transporting. If he's getting done what he needs to get done, that is what's most important.
Okay.
Transport the friend.
Yes, as Lucio and Gordwin swim to shore and step up onto the hill, everybody hears a deep, "Hello, friends!" It is not Kamehame this time. He waves to the party and gets on his way. The voice actually is coming from about 100 feet up the hill, where one of the trees is waving one of its branches at you. And then the tree uproots itself along with one of the other nearby trees, and the two of them crawl down the hill together on their roots. Sister Mary is in front. What will she do?
Ask for his name.
We do not have names per se. We are the hands and the voice of Telemy Hill. Oh, Your Majesty, good morning. And one of the trees bows to Jet. Is this your first time in Prismere, Your Majesty?
Yeah, it is. I've never been here before, but I had an old friend that I think may have came from here.
Well, we greet you then. So the tree turns back to talking to Mary. You can tell at this distance that up toward the top of its trunk, it has something like a face. It's a friendly-looking face with a big chin, a wide chin.
It's Leto Beard. Where have you gone, Tree Beard? Tree Leto! Ouch.
We wander the realms and offer weary travelers a moment of repose, much like your turtle friend there. Although Prismere has become awfully gloomy of late. has it not? Perhaps we will move on soon to greener pastures, but please, stay as long as you like.
And Sister Mary ask if they know how to open the lock, or if they have access to keys or anything.
Locked door. You will want to see Jingle Jangle. The poor dear, she was wounded by bandits and hasn't left her den in days. She must be starving. If you have
How
some
far is
food,
she from here?
Oh, just up the hill here. Come, come. And the two trees escort the party up the hill. She's a real sweetheart, and she loves keys more than anything. Why, just the other day she brought home a genuine keyblade. A real beaut it is, but she lacks the strength of heart to use it properly, the poor dear.
Oh. I wonder if anybody here can make use of that. It is pretty rare to be able to wield that.
Everybody in the party knows what a keyblade is. It is a magical short sword shaped like a key that is powered by the wielder's heart. The Emperor wields one. Jet has also seen his fair share of keyblade wielders at the carnival.
Almost reminds me a bit of my good companions, but I don't think that counts as the same thing. If it is, be surprised to me. With a keyblade, I don't know. I've met quite a few folks that can use that, but now somebody's whispering in my ear. I can still hear that even if my ear is so much shorter. What was that?
Sorry, that was me talking to myself.
Yeah. It's Jet's famous breaking the fourth wall, I guess. I don't know.
That's allowed now.
Alright, I'm going to change the music. Like I said, time to change. Why is it not stopping now? Firefox, please.
Aga.
Yes. Actual Aga moment. I just had to close the tab.
Do either of the others know what Aga is yet? If not,
No
you need
idea.
to show them Aga.
Aga is the name of the Vine Sauce clip. It was Joel, right?
It's Joel, yes.
Yes, he got stuck with one of his apps blasting the Star Wars theme like full tilt, and he couldn't get out of it.
That sounds terrible. That does not sound fun.
YouTube got stuck on a Star Wars themed playlist that just kept getting progressively louder.
Well, it was because he had.
Yeah, it was stuck playing Mac and Me on his stream, and he couldn't turn it off because OBS broke, or whatever program he's using broke.
He had two streaming apps, and the video feed was on the other one.
You would just have to.
He reset the apps, or
you'll just have to see it. It's one of the funniest Twitch moments of all time,
Yeah.
like officially. So it's just absolute chaos, and it just progressively gets worse and worse.
Yes, that video clip, by the way, is the origin of the name of Aga 2.
okay.
Spaloon itself is also named after a Vine Sauce meme. Anyway.
Babadoop Scoobies.
Spaloon Babadoos Cooties. Alright, so the trees escort the party up a small animal trail and then down a worn stone staircase into what feels like a cellar. The smell of iron and brass lingers in the air, and through a doorway in another room in the cellar, a lone candelabra illuminates rows of keys dangling from clotheslines crisscrossing the back wall. And there are hundreds of other keys strewn across the dirt floor. It's kind of a mess.
There it is for later. Wow, that is a lot of keys. At this size, I could probably use a regular key as a weapon. I'm honestly surprised my father did not implement the Keyblade with me, considering he can forge them. He's flutter around looking at various keys, curious.
Is someone there?
We made it there already? I thought we were still talking to the tree guys. I'm sorry. Must have lost
No,
my
the
spot.
tree guys brought us to the lady that has
Yeah.
a key obsession.
Yes.
She's in like some
Okay.
cave or something. They led us up the hill.
Yes. So to repeat
Yeah.
for Nate because he missed it, he is now in what feels like a cellar of some kind. The whole place smells like iron and brass, and in another room in the cellar, through a doorway, you can see a bunch of keys along the back wall. The back room is lit by a candelabra. There are hundreds of other keys strewn across the dirt floor. Is
Thank
someone
you.
there? Jingle Jangle is coming. You hear a feminine voice groan and grunt, then begin to walk slowly. You hear the jingling of keys with every step. A goblin, the first one you've seen in ages, limps into view and through the doorway. At one point, she nearly trips over a pile of keys on the floor. There are small brass keys lining her coat, dancing and swaying with every step she takes. She looks a bit lightheaded, but she looks up at the party with a faint smile. How might Jingle Jangle unlock a bit of happiness in your lives today? Snappy, we play D&D every other week. Monday nights, it's starting at like 7:30 Eastern Time.
If mine never starts back up with more players, it's just kind of semi-free form, so...
Alright. After the goblin's greeting, her gaze drifts over to Talavar's cage. She seems almost transfixed by it. And afraid. She clutches at the keys on her coat.
Sister Mary senses this and asks, "What's wrong?"
Sorry. It's nothing. Oh, Your
Do you
Majesty.
think you'd be able to open it though? To open this lock for us, or?
I just need to find the right key. She nervously looks around the room. She limps over to a corner. Forgive the mess. Jingle Jangle must dig out another room when she is feeling better.
Dig out another room?
We're in a
Yes.
cellar.
Yes. Telony doesn't mind. He's a sweetheart.
There's someone else here, or just you're
Oh,
alone?
no. Telony is the name of the hill where Jingle Jangle lives.
Ah, I understand.
We travel around. But Telony, the other day, Jingle Jangle was out digging for truffles in the swamp when a bunch of herringons leapt out from behind the reeds in the shrubbery. They took Jingle Jangle's truffles, whacked Jingle Jangle with their clubs, and their leader picked Jingle Jangle up with his scarf and threw her down in the mud. Whew. She stops as she gets down on all fours to dig through the pile of keys. Jingle Jangle can't go out and gather food with her hip all banged up like this. It is simply the worst.
I'm sure I may have some things to share to eat. I can eat many things. I especially do not need large things of food right now like this.
Thank you. Oh, that's one. Thank you, young
Yeah, that's
dragon.
Rondo.
Oh, here it is. She picks up a tiny silver key out of the pile.
What's up with all the herringons going and causing problems here? It's making me feel a bit awkward here.
I do not know. Honestly, this place is quite unpleasant. I had heard Zidilna was Well, if she managed a place better than this.
Well, I don't right like it. It's giving me a bad name. And giving my old friend Fiona a bad name too here doing all this stuff. What kind of phage just goes around stealing stuff without anything in return?
Jingle Jangle just shakes her head sadly.
Is there anything we can do for you, Jingle Jangle? Seems like you said your hip was hurting.
Well, I would gladly take some.
I
food
myself,
and
Mary, can heal you.
Oh, thank you. Jingle Jangle appreciates it. She looks up at Sister Mary's circlet. Goblins are about 3 feet tall on average. Oh,
Okay.
Are you a servant of the lion?
I am. Aslan.
The goblin nods and limps over to Rondo and Sir Talvar and unlocks the cage. Oh, sweet freedom! I thank you, Jingle Jangle.
Oh, I am very happy. This cage could provide something of interest. Maybe we can hang on to it. Although we would need the key, but I don't know. That's up to you.
I would not recommend it, sir. They tend to be rather possessive of their belongings. If I were you, I would just throw it in the water and let someone else take it back to her.
Oh, so you think someone's possessive? The one who locked the dragon in the cage is possessive of the cage, huh?
I would certainly say so. It does belong to the hag.
Well, if we got a bunch of heron guns and other rabbit folk making a bad name for it, what say if they come back, we let them steal the cage? Stir up a little bit of trouble for both the folks causing trouble, eh?
Well, you may be onto something. Jingle Jangle heard that the rabbits actually work for the hag.
Oh, well then, I can't imagine it'll go well when they steal her cage, will it? Maybe we should wrap it in something. Make it seem important. Put it on a treasure chest or something. Let them take the chest. If they're going to be causing problems and making rabbits have a bad name here, well, we'll let them kick themselves in the shin.
Alright, so Nate, Gordwin was the first to offer to heal Jingle Jangle. What will he do?
Mary, is your healing or cure wounds have a ritual component?
Let me check.
Oops, wrong character sheet. Cure wounds is not a ritual. It will take that spell slot and heal hit points. Mary is not certain that this. Mary is not certain that this is the appropriate spell.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'll lay hands or healing hands.
Alright.
Right, unless if Gordon would know that this wouldn't heal her hip.
Let's see.
Because this just heals 2d4.
Okay, well, Gordwin can tell that that Jingle Jangle's life force is at its peak.
So, alright. So
this doesn't seem to be an injury that a simple healing spell would be able to heal, but Mary can feel something tugging on her mind. It's not Aslan himself this time, but for some reason she can't get the picture of that heart container out of her head.
Alright, Sister Mary uses the heart container then. Takes it out of her bag.
Is this for me? Is this for Jingle Jangle?
Yes, it could perhaps help with your injury you have here.
Jingle Jangle nods, unplugs the heart container, and drinks it. Let me make a note of that.
Tweedimer, you got an ingrown whisker. Ew.
Alright, and immediately the goblin's wrinkled skin turns into fabric. It seems like the magic in the heart container is plushifying her.
Well, that's the second time we've seen this sort of thing happening. What in the world is this?
Oh, goodness, that feels much better. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You saved Jingle Jangle's life, Miss Bear. She immediately runs into the other room and brings out what is obviously a keyblade. It's a giant key with with a grip like it's meant to be wielded like a weapon.
This is for me?
Yes, Jingle Jangle insists.
Oh, well, thank you.
When Mary takes the keyblade in her hands, its silver frame resonates with her soul and transforms. Gains red and pink hues with. Hang on, let me get the item description.
Yeah, that'd be helpful. Thank you.
What? Oh, right, because here we go. Alright, so red and white swirls snake and spiral around the shaft of the keyblade. The key's teeth transform into a heart-shaped lump of metal, and a keychain appears. Also heart-shaped, also red and pink, and engraved with the sword and table. A name echoes in Mary's head: Lifeblood. This keyblade to your inventory.
Thank you. Is Lifeblood the name of the Keyblade, or that's unknown to Mary? It's just saying Lifeblood, or...
Mary just hears the word.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. I forget where it's... Ah, here we go. No, that's not it. What did I do for the... There we go. There. There we go. Okay. Alright, so, yeah, Mary has a Keyblade now. It is shaped like a quarterstaff, actually. Rondo would know that that sort of Keyblade is unusual, but, well, perhaps it fits Sister Mary's style. Mary also feels an incredible warmth and fuzziness inside.
The spirit of Aslan approves of this one. Thank you for this gift.
Ah, that is quite unusual. But It will come in quite handy if you can use that. It could unlock many doors for you.
But don't.
That's Rondo's.
Not only that,
That's a
Rondo,
bit.
not only that, Rondo says nothing is immune to it. Like you know how some things like ghosts resist. Werewolves. Like everybody knows werewolves are immune to weapons, right? Well, that's not really true, but even if they were, a keyblade could still hurt them.
I have not met a werewolf, but I do know werebears.
Oh yeah, the Emperor. As far as I know, he's not immune to. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a legend.
Yes. Well, I mean, my father also wields a keyblade. Huh. Well, if we run into werewolves, at least I should not worry about that. But it is good to know. Well, I wonder if I can. Well, it is good to know, and it's good. It's a very powerful and useful thing to have. I am glad that you have it. Yeah. It will open many pathways, and you can. What was it? You can become the ultra-violence.
The what?
The ultra what?
I don't know what that
Oh.
means yet, but thank you.
Well, that's
I
simply
must.
dreadful. Jingle Jangle says.
It's not. It is. There is a Pokemon Rabbit Girl that is very that uses a staff like that and will say things like that and then beat up bad guys.
Okay.
She is very skilled and very scary towards people who are bad. That's what I mean.
Understood. I'm sure in time I'll find the right use for this.
Alright, and as Mary says that, it vanishes in a flash of glitter, but Mary is somewhat aware that she can summon it back into her hand at any time she wants.
I didn't know Keyblades acted like shard blades. You probably know that reference, but sorry.
Shard blade. I don't know what a shard blade is, but I knew what a keyblade is. Yeah, a lot of them like to do that. Weird weapons they are. Oh, although I can say, well, I don't know. I don't know if my tool is similar to that, but yes, it's quite useful. I would think. Well, in any case, ultra violence or ultra friendship or whatever you want to call it, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, now that Jingle Jangle is better, she must get some food, but perhaps Jingle Jangle should tell you what Jingle Jangle knows about the bandits.
Yes, that would be helpful.
Yes, well, the bandit's leader is called Agden Longscarf. He wears a bright blue scarf and he moves as fast as lightning. That scarf is how he picked Jingle Jangle up, and it tingled and shocked Jingle Jangle. It's dangerous, but very, very long. If Jingle Jangle was bigger, Jingle Jangle would wrap him up in it and throw him into the water herself.
When was the last time you saw them?
3 days ago. That is when Jingle Jangle was ambushed.
That close to here?
Well, Jingle Jangle does not know where the hill is.
Okay, understood. And how many you said there were 3 of them?
The brigands can't, No, there are several dozen of them. Jingle Jangle does not know how many.
I see.
The brigands' camp, though, it is... Jingle Jangle thinks it is built around a giant tree stump with wooden catwalks all around. You would not want to fight them on their home turf. You'll either break the bridges, or you'll slip and throw you off and rain stones on you from the high ground. Or shoot you with arrows.
So it's best to draw them out, you think?
Yes.
What if we take out their leader?
Jingle Jangle does not know how well the bandits like their leader, but Jingle Jangle supposes it is an offshoot.
Right.
Do you know how long they've been here?
Jingle Jangle has only been here for 3 weeks.
Okay. Understood.
One more thing. If you were looking for a way out of hither, you could hitch a ride with Jingle Jangle. Now that Jingle Jangle is better, Telemy may want to move on soon. Telemy says he wants to see a place called Gensokyo.
Oh no. That would be way more dangerous than here, I believe.
How far of a journey would that be?
Well, Telemy can travel between dimensions. It is no problem at all.
Nice, so we'd fall off our goal then.
Oh, you still have business in Prismere. Well, then, Clapper Claw the Scarecrow is your best bet. Jingle Jangle believes he lives in Downfall. He has no head, he has big crab claws for hands. Very easy to miss. He knows the way to thither, where Granny Nightshade lives. Mother said the first guide was supposed to be a scarecrow. Well, thank you, Jingle Jangle. That's some good info. Oh, no problem.
Right. We could find him. I don't like leaving those the rabbits doing bad alone. It's up to all you folks. Honestly, if they hear a bird fly up to go and raid something, if we get somebody to go and set off the birds, we might be able to distract a bunch of them. I don't know.
Oh. Okay, sounds like a plan.
Well, just depends on where you all want to go. We could find the Scarecrow, we could find him, go on it, or we could just try to find a way to take on the rabbits. Then again, the Scarecrow might be the best bet.
Does Jingle Jangle know where the Scarecrow is? Or last saw him?
He lives in Downfall, just past the rabbits' hideout.
Okay, so we should probably head there next.
He might know something a bit about the rabbits too. Plus, a nice scarf that could do something like that fits a rabbit. Well, it's a bit hard to find. Doesn't work well on one who wants to abuse it.
Stealing from a thief, are you?
Well, they've already taken much without compensation.
Well,
it's just right.
If you find Jingle Jangle's truffles, Jingle Jangle would be grateful.
Well, we'll certainly look for if we're out there. Then I'll look for them. Then yes. You gave us some help. It's only right that we give something back. Well, even more back.
Jingle Jangle is honored, Your Majesty, and she bows to Jed.
Right then. Sounds like we have a plan. Let's find the Scarecrow. And let's hold on to the birdcage, because it can definitely be used as a distraction. And to cause a bit of mayhem amongst the thieves. Oh, I just had a much. I just had a great idea.
What's
Ooh.
that? No asks. Is it Toonie?
Perhaps a bit. Remember the big old. Remember the giant snakes that were following the bird cage. What if we lead them to the rabbits?
Can we find them again? It could be anywhere.
Well, if they're looking for the cage, then they might just come to find it.
Oh.
We just need something to make it seem and feel like our dragon friend there is still in there. Perhaps some scales or some dust from his wings.
Well, what if we locked Rondo in there? Well, not locked, but well, I guess we have the key.
I could probably shift back and just break the cage. Or I can stake a tentacle outside from it and an armor mode onto somebody. Those were my plans in case we did not find the key. I was going to stick a tentacle into the cage and vacuum him up so we could take him out.
Oh, yes. Sir Talavar reaches for his sword. Here. It seems you have more need of this than I have. Please, in gratitude for freeing me. I cannot join you on your journey. I must return to the Summer Court and inform the Queen of the fall of Prismere. But, I wish you the best of luck.
Hey, if you see Fiona anywhere, just let her know I said hi. It's been ages since I've seen her.
Sir Talavar nods. Okay, let's see.
Oh, do you have any scales or like dust from your wings that we can use? Just to set the trap for the cage.
He takes one of his gauntlets off and scrubs off a couple of scales with his claws. Here, will these suffice?
Aye, that should do. If they're looking for you, and we're using the thing to distract, hey, it's worth the shot. Can't let these rabbits go making a bad name for Faye and everyone else. And we're just going to take a wee bit advantage of the ones who tried to capture you. Well, I'm sure they won't mind too much. And if they do, well, they had it coming to them.
Okay, so, alright, well, Sir Talavar gives his sword to Jet. It is very small, not much bigger than a dagger. But Jet can tell that it has a bit of fairy magic woven into it. Not much, just to make it a little stronger than your average weapon.
Oh, I might be able to use this and, oh, this would be perfect for the squirrel! Thank you so much. Thank you kindly.
Of course, of course. Alright, Jet receives the dagger. Alright, it is a +1 dagger.
Ooh,
well,
useful.
I had better get on my way. Farewell, heroes. He bows again and flutters out the door. Your valor will not be forgotten. You hear him shout from outside.
And it sounds like he just like powered up, teleported off, because your AC started. it sounds like we definitely have some sort of plan. Anyone else have anything to add to it?
No, we should just head to the Scarecrow.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Well, going to need a lot of swimming if it's still all wet, but I'll carry who I can.
I can, I can carry someone too.
If I can figure out how to switch out of this fairy dragon form, then I could probably carry somebody as well.
It's just a matter. It's just a matter of swapping out your armor module. You've done it a zillion times.
Okay.
But Rondo knows that it'll take a while for his integrated protection to catch up. His AC will be lowered during that time.
How long does it take for the AC to catch up?
Until he completes a short rest.
Oh, jeez. Well, that's different than before. Okay.
Should we just stop here for the night? It's almost 10.
Yeah, I suppose.
And we have to now we have to change the date of the next one. Because we had one for next week, but if you're saying it's too much week, back to back.
Okay.
So we'd have to review that.
I actually do have enough content planned for one more episode, so if we want to meet next week, I can.
I'm off next Monday night, so...
Okay, we can keep it then. That's fine.
Alright, June 2nd.
Okay. So for Rondo's, is this for every armor mode, or is it just because this is something new?
It is for all of his armor modes. Anytime he wants to switch, his integrated protection needs some time to catch up.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
He will lose his proficiency bonus to his AC until he has completed a short rest.
In his armor modes. Alrighty. Definitely makes it a lot less situationally useful there, but Well, I mean, right now his AC is absolutely terrible, so it's not like
13, and it's not amazing.
it is pretty bad. So shifting his forms does not change his AC. Well, that's
shifting forms. Your dragon forms are special because they have their own armor. But
so fairy dragon is an armor mode.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, the armor modules you have are all in your inventory.
So he would need to go actual dragon mode to get out of the low AC. Then look out, Lucky. Look out. Lucky, I can't see.
Yeah, well.
Ooh.
Yeah, I guess you could combine one of your other armor modules with the dragon form. Maybe I'll have to rethink the mechanics for that.
Right. Because this completely alters his entire playstyle now. So.
I told you about the armor modules going in.
You didn't tell me that it was only that the AC didn't catch up until short rest.
No.
This is the first time I've heard of it.
Alright.
Yeah, because now he's going to be in the fairy dragon. He's going to have to stay far distance so he doesn't get nuked instantly with low AC. So
He's fine. As a fairy dragon, he's fine.
13?
Yeah, 13.
Yeah, 13 AC.
Yeah, that's with your proficiency bonus.
Right. Wow, that is pretty low. Alright. Oh, fairy dragons only have like +1 to dex.
Rondo only has +1 to dex.
Right. Right, so shifting his armor mode, the AC just doesn't catch up. Alright, well,
All right,
again, that's going to... Yeah, that's going to make that I'm going to have to rethink how I play Rondo entirely then, now that I learned
everyone
that.
else, thank you for playing. I'll...
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see
Yeah,
you,
June 2nd, right?
Yep, June 2nd. See you guys.
Yep,
All right.
I'll be here.
Fox and I can keep talking after the stream.
Yep, we can figure
No
it out.
problem. Have a good night.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you for tuning in, Snappy.